Everyone, so our next topic is international marketing environment. The basic difference between domestic marketing and marketing on the international scale is multidimensionality and complexity of the many foreign country markets a company may operate in. It is important for an international manager to have the knowledge and awareness of these complexities and the implications they have for international marketing management. So, first environment is the social or cultural environment. Differences in social conditions, religion, and material culture all affect consumers' perception and patterns of buying behavior. It is the area that determines the extent to which consumers across the globe are either similar or different, and so determines the potential for global branding and standardization. A failure to understand the social or cultural dimension of a market are complex to manage. Like you can take the example of MACD in India. It had to deal with a market that is 40% vegetarian, had an aversion to either beef or pork among meat eaters, and a hostility to frozen meat and fish, but with the general Indian fondness for spice with everything. To satisfy such taste, MACD discovered it needed to do more than provide the right burgers. Customers buying vegetarian burgers wanted to be sure that these were cooked in a separate area in the kitchen using separate utensils, and sauces like mac masala and mac imli were developed to satisfy the Indian taste for spice. Second is legal environment. A company is not bound by the law of its home country, but also by those of its host country and by the going body of international law. This can affect many aspects of marketing strategy, like advertising in the form of media, restrictions, and the acceptability of particular creative appeals. Product acceptability in a country can be affected by minor regulations on such things as packaging and by more changes in legislation. So, it is important for the firm to know the legal environment in each of the market. These laws constitute the rule of the game for business activity. The legal environment in international marketing is more complicated than in domestic market, since it has three dimensions. One is local domestic law, second international law, and third domestic law in the firm's home base. So, first is local domestic law. It is important for the marketer to use expert on the separate legal system and laws pertaining in each market targeted. Second is international law. There are a number of international laws that can affect the organization's activity. Some are international laws covering piracy and hijacking, others are international conventions and agreement and over items such as IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, and WTO, that is World Trade Organization, treaties, patents and trademarks legislation, and harmonization of legal systems within regional economic grouping. Third and the last is domestic laws in the firm's home base. The organization's domestic legal system is important for two reasons. First is there are often export controls which limit free export of certain goods and services to particular marketplaces. And second, there is duty of the organization to act and abide by its national laws in all the activities, whether domestic or international. So, a company who is entering into the multiple countries, they have to follow all these three laws. Next is economic environment. The purchasing power of people in a country is a crucial factor in determining the demand for the product. Marketers must pay close attention to measure trends in income and consumer spending patterns, like the economic condition of a country. That may include the nature of the economy, the stage of the development of the economy, economic resources, the level and distribution of the income. Further, economic factors like inflation, productivity, shortages, unemployment, etc., have a tremendous effect on prices and incomes. So, it is important for the marketers to study the economic condition of a particular country. So, this understanding is important at the world level in terms of the world trading infrastructure, such as world institutions and trade agreement developed to foster international trade at a regional level in terms of regional trade integration and at a country or market level. Next is political environment. The political environment of international marketing includes any national or international political factor that can affect the organization's operations or its decision making. Politics has come to be recognized as the major factor in many international business decisions, especially in terms of whether to invest and how to develop market. So the political factors include: first is law. There are laws in some countries that will greatly affect the ability to do business in them or prohibit it altogether. Like, you can take the example of Thailand. Thailand has specific laws stating no foreign person or company can own more than 49% of business in Thailand. So if a company is willing to do business in the Thailand, they have to make a Thai partner in order to do the business there. Next is licensing and permits. In case of licensing and permits, a company can do business in a foreign country have to give out an expensive permit or license of another business in that country to manufacture and sell their product. Government do these things as a way of making sure a larger percentage of income from sales stays in the home country. Next is taxes. Again, taxes are another way that government can cash in on foreign businesses operating and selling products in their country. So their citizens' spending does not allow much money to leave the country. Taxes can and do impact the ability to make a profit selling goods and services in a foreign country and will shape international marketing strategy. Next is fees. When the company market their product for sale in a foreign country, they may have to pay certain fees for right to do that. These fees can be one-time deal or recurring, and they can also be quite high in some circumstances if they involve what might be considered the luxury items. Next is tariffs. Tariffs have long been used to balance trade between countries and to protect national companies from losing business to foreign competitors. Like, you can take the example of China. China's 105.4% tariff on chicken that is shipped from USA. It is easy to see how a high tariff like this can push a country's citizen towards buying domestically raised chicken. Next is currency risk. There are always risks when doing business in the currency of a foreign country that a company can face. If a company have money tied up in a foreign currency and economic events fall just right, then the company could stand to lose millions. Next is the technological environment. The technology changes result in changes in consumption pattern and marketing system. A new technology may improve our lives in one area while creating environment and social problem in another area. The marketers should monitor the following trends in technology: the pace of change, the opportunities for innovation, varying research and development budgets, and increased regulations. So a company should watch the trends in technology and adopt the latest technology to stay alive in the field. Next and the last topic is importance of marketing environment. So now the question arises, why the company studies the marketing environment of other countries. First is essential for planning. An understanding of external and internal environment is essential for planning for the future. A marketer needs to be fully aware of the current scenario, dynamism, and future prediction of the marketing environment if he wants his plan to succeed. Second is understanding customers' tapping trends. In case of understanding customers, a thorough knowledge of the marketing environment helps marketers acknowledge and predict what the customers actually wants. In-depth analysis of the marketing environment reduces the noise between the marketer and customers and help the marketer to understand the consumer behavior better. Next importance of marketing environment is tapping trends. Breaking into new markets and capitalizing on new trends require a lot of insight about the marketing environment. The marketer needs to research about every aspect of the environment to create a foolproof plan. Next importance is threats and opportunities. A good knowledge of marketing environment often gives a first mover advantage to the marketer as he makes sure that his business is safe from the future threats and taps the future opportunities. Next is understanding the competitors. Every company has its own competitors. A better understanding of the marketing environment allows the marketer to understand more about the competitions and about what advantages do the competitors have over his business. So these are the importance of the marketing environment. Thanks.